Good afternoon from the National Service of the Liberia Broadcasting System and welcome to Newsline, 30 minutes news presentation about Liberia and the rest of our one world. Today is Friday, September 15, 2023. My name is Titi Gibro with this afternoon's presentation. Top stories this afternoon. Police arrest a 32-year-old American missionary for allegedly attempting to kill a Liberian lady in Dukesville. National Elections Commission assures of holding October's elections as scheduled despite potential funding gaps. South Korea to provide 100 vehicles to the government of Liberia and away from Liberia. Mali cancels independence celebrations after resumption of hostilities in the north. Sports. A report of Monrovia's weather, French, and foreign development are all packaged. Jab Davis first sets the pace with a bulletin of news.
A 32-year-old American missionary is undergoing police investigation for aggravated assault. Lucas Ritchie reportedly caused serious bodily harm to one Jessica Lloyd in the township of Dixville on Thursday. During the late hour during the late afternoon hour of Thursday, September 14, news broke on social media that a white man was caught attempting to slit the throat of a young black lady by a roadside before a motorist intervened and rescued the victim. In an interview with this station Friday, police spokesman Moses Carter confirmed that victim Jessica Lloyd has laceration on her neck and other wounds at the back of her head and finger. Carter and as Carter said, Jessica is responding to treatment while Lucas is in police custody undergoing investigation for aggravated assault. The National Elections Commission (NEC) and the Finance Ministry are said to be finalizing discussions on the release of the balance $3.2 million United States dollars to the commission. NEC chairperson Deviata Bralasana said out of the 53 million United States dollars needed to conduct the October 10 elections, the commission has received 59.7 million. Madam Brown Lasana said the 3.2 million will sum up the $53 million needed by NEC to conduct the elections, which could include a possible runoff.
We will be able to receive the balance 3.2 million for these elections, which of course include a possible runoff of these elections.
Speaking on ELBC's elections and EU program at Thursday, the NEC chairperson noted that the balance will enable the Commission make procurement preparations if there is a runoff in the October 10 presidential and legislative elections. Madam Brown Lasana, however, assured that NEC will do everything possible to get the balance to ensure that preparations for the elections, including a possible runoff, are not affected. South Korea Ambassador Kim Yong-chae has disclosed arrangements are being concluded for his government to donate 100 vehicles to the Liberian government. The Korean ambassador said the vehicles are meant to be used by the country's public administration. Ambassador Kim also extended an invitation to Liberia to form part of the first ever South Korea Africa Cooperation Summit in Seoul next year. He made the disclosure Thursday in Monrovia when a South Korean delegation met authorities of the national legislature at the capital. The Korean diplomat emphasized the importance of building a robust relationship between Liberia and South Korea, noting that the visit signifies his country's deep commitment to forging a strong relationship. House Speaker Dr. Buffer Chambers has praised President George Weah for his resilience in building the country's image to the international community. Speaker Chambers said President Weah's development initiatives and leadership ability are helping to build the country's image internationally. He told ELBC Thursday that President Weah was instrumental in building several hospitals, including the 14 Military Hospital, Emirates Hospital, and Plibo Hospital, among others. Speaker Chambers also disclosed that government constructed more new schools and that plans are underway to furnish those institutions to enhance a better learning environment for Liberian students. He noted that despite the challenges, any reasonable Liberian can attest that the country is doing well in terms of development under the CDC-led government. And meanwhile, House Speaker Buffer Chambers has lauded the country's national security for their crackdown on drugs. Speaker Chambers said the national security has done well in discovering drugs that were brought into the country. He, however, cautioned individuals making wild allegations against innocent people whenever drugs are discovered to disease and allow the security conduct their investigations. Speaker Chambers argued that Liberians should mainly focus on finding solutions to the drug issue, ensure the prosecution of those involved, and stop making unsubstantiated claims.
Jab Davis returns a little later with our foreign development and weather report. One of our top stories this afternoon: police arrest a 32-year-old American missionary for allegedly attempting to kill a Liberian lady in Dixville. To this story now, on Thursday, President George Weah departed the country to attend the United Nations General Assembly in New York, United States of America. The UNGA is an annual event where leaders from around the world attend in affirmation to the sustenance of peace, security, and upholding the tenets of democracy. The event, which will mark the Liberian leader's sixth appearance, is expected to be held from September 19 to the